Just don't understand it.
No, you don't.
You don't understand.
That's all you got.
What do you mean? That's all I got. Yeah, you don't understand. I've given you 100. I've given you a triangle. You immediately told me that I'm
Using
lying.
straight lines.
On a sphere.
You can't have straight lines on a sphere.
Can't do that.
Yes, you can.
No, you can't. A sphere
Yes, you
curves
can.
equally in every direction.
You can have a straight line on a sphere.
No, you
Can
can't.
you please
Jill.
demonstrate one?
No,
I just did.
can't.
Please demonstrate it.
I just did.
Oh, come on.
No,
you know
don't.
he can't. Don't
I
ask him for something you know he can't give you. Right?
Well, you see, if you understood spherical geometry, you would
we
understand
know you
straight lines on a
can't,
sphere.
Shills. You're in an unfortunate position here.
I
that
am
we know that
in an
every
unfortunate
word
position.
you come out with is bullshit.
I'm in an unfortunate position because
That
you
we
guys
know
don't
you're
understand.
full of shit.
You know,
Yeah,
you want to call him geodesics then?
Absolutely certain of it.
You want to call him
Geodesics is a
you want-
straight
you want-
line, Shills.
You want to call it geodesics then? Is that what you want?
That's a straight line, Shills.
Yeah, geodesics are straight lines on a sphere.
They're straight lines, though, right?
On a sphere.
Straight lines.
On a sphere.
That you can't have, right?
A straight line. I mean, you don't even want to call them geodesics now? You don't even give me that, huh?
Geodesics are straight lines, Shills.
On a sphere, on a surface, yeah.
No, you can't have straight lines on the surface of a sphere. We've been
Yes,
over
you
this.
can.
What's your definition of a straight line, Shills? If you do it, do you
Yeah,
actually
straight lines.
have one?
They deviate neither left nor right. They go straight ahead.
Okay. Well, what about
Straight
up and
curves.
down?
The surface of a sphere is two-dimensional.
What about a circle? Is this?
So it's curving.
What? Yeah. What about a circle?
The straight line on a sphere
What about a
is
circle?
two-dimensional. There
A
is no up or
circle
down.
goes like up and down as well, doesn't it?
Circles don't go up and down. What are you talking about?
When you draw a circle, if you're drawing it on a vertical wall, it goes. You just do the lines up and down, right?
What? So
Yeah.
when you change the orientation of the plane, you change geometry?
Up and down, yeah. If the plane is a vertical plane, then the lines you make
what's
in order
vertical?
to do a circle would be
What's
up
vertical?
and down. Would they be a straight line to you?
What?
Under your definition, you just said, as long as
No.
you
So
don't
you're-
go
no,
up and
'cause
down.
You're on a plane. You're on a plane.
Oh, you're on a plane.
You're conflating planes and spheres again. I understand that's a problem with you.
Right, so we're talking about on a plane then, right?
Well, actually, I'm talking about on a sphere, but you can be talking about on a plane.
Well, a sphere
so-
is a three-dimensional...
Yeah, but the surface of a sphere is two dimensionals.
No, it isn't. It's
Yes, it is.
It's
The
a
surface
sphere.
is two dimensionals. What is the area?
No, we don't think you
What
do.
is-
do not think a surface of a
is
sphere is two-dimensional.
What is the units of surface area?
Can you show? You know,
Hello, sir.
What?
you know a circle.
What are the units?
A circle's a two-dimensional shape, right?
What are the units of surface area?
A circle is a two-dimensional shape, right?
What are the units of surface area?
Can we just get over this one first, right?
No, can we get over
we'll
what
start
are
at
the
the
units of
basics.
surface area?
That's square, isn't it? So
Oh, so
square is
square. So
a
it's
square
square,
is
like
a two-dimensional shape,
Two-dimensional.
right?
Yeah, the surface of a sphere is two-dimensional, sugar cookie.
Well, a circle is two-dimensional, isn't it? Are you not seriously saying that there's no difference between a circle and a sphere, right?
You're
You're
trying
not
to conflate
saying
the
that,
two.
are you?
Are you trying to conflate a sphere and a circle now?
I'm just
No,
trying to work
exactly
out
what
2D.
you've done.
No, you're not.
You're saying 2D. I mean, I'm saying a circle's a two-dimensional shape. You're trying to equate that to a sphere, right?
No, the surface.
That
of
sounds
a sphere.
really a bad idea on your behalf.
What are the units of surface area?
Pardon?
What are the units when you measure surface area? What units?
That's a
do you
square.
use?
It's a two-dimensional shape, a square, isn't
Excellent.
it?
So
Again,
does a sphere have a
like
surface
a
area?
circle, it is a
Does a- I'm just getting back to
two-dimensional
circle.
shape.
Stop with the circle. I'm talking about the surface area. So the surface
Talking
area
about
is
two-dimensional, right?
is the surface area measured
Talking
in
about two-dimensional.
is the surface area measured in units squared.
We've already established that. I've said it
So
three
it's a
times. Did
two-dimensional
you not
object.
hear?
So it's a
Did
two-dimensional.
you not
So
hear?
So the surface of a sphere is two dimensions.
No.
Well,
A
it-
square
excuse me,
is a
excuse me,
two-dimensional shape,
Excuse me.
as is a circle.
How can you measure something in units squared and say that it is not two-dimensional?
Easy.
Yeah, tell me.
Yeah.
Try it.
You measure, or you every surface or whatever. If you're going to put something on a surface, then that would be a two-dimensional shape. You buy material in the square yard or square meter, don't you?
So
So
it's
does that
two-dimensional.
mean
So
that when you does that
surface
wait
is
a minute,
two-dimensional.
paid NASA Shill, please. When you do that and you buy cloth in the square meter, does that mean when you put your T-shirt on, you think that T-shirt is two-dimensional?
Surface is two-dimensional. Yeah.
The T-shirt.
The surface of the T-shirt is two-dimensional. Yeah.
Okay. So if you put a ball, make the ball two-dimensional.
What is units of these? You already told me.
Is Sean Hawkins joining also?
The units of surface area is units squared, and then you tell me it's not two-dimensional. How do you manage that in your head, please? Now you're talking about shirts, which I think we're going
I'm
off.
talking about 2D and 3D. There's a difference, right? An
Yeah,
extra
but-
dimension that a circle has, right? A circle
I'm not
is
talking about a circle, I'm talking
two-dimensional,
about
and
the
then a
surface of the
sphere
sphere.
is not a circle, is it?
But the surface, you already told me that the surface of a sphere is measured in 2 dimensions.
Yeah, but that doesn't make
That makes it
doesn't make
two-dimensional, sir.
it doesn't make a sphere like a circle, does it?
Sir, we are talking the surface of the sphere, not the sphere. You've already told me the surface of the sphere is measured in square units. Units squared.
Express a sphere in 2 dimensions.
The surface of the sphere.
What is a sphere in 2 dimensions, Chills? It's an easy question. Surely you know
I
the
don't really
answer.
care. I'm
Two
not talking-
dimensions is conceptual, you ding dong. You measure square footage, you measure surface area so you get material and put it in a 3D world. It's just a figure to get the right square footage, this area.
Excellent. So the surface is a 2-dimensional object. Thank you.
How do you express a sphere in 2 dimensions? Or what
I'm
is
not
a
talking
sphere
about the sphere. I'm
expressed in
talking-
2 dimensions? No, but you're
I'm
talking
not
about
talking
2
about the
dimensions.
sphere. I'm talking about the
You
surface.
are talking about 2 dimensions.
I'm
How do
talking
you
about-
express a sphere in
so
2 dimensions, Shield?
I've got 2 people saying that the
What
units of the
is
surface
a
area.
sphere expressed in 2 dimensions, Shield?
I have got 2 people so far that know
What
that the
is a sphere expressed in 2 dimensions, Shield?
I've got 2 people so far.
What is a sphere
Oh my
expressed in
gosh.
2 dimensions?
I've got 2
Shield?
people so far that have
What
admitted.
is
I've got
a
2 people so
sphere
far that are talked
expressed
about.
in
Hello.
2
Hello,
dimensions,
sir.
Shields?
Are you going to talk to me? I'm going to overtalk you.
What
I've
is
got 2 people.
a
I'm not
sphere
going to overtalk me.
expressed
I'm going to
in
overtalk you.
2
I
dimensions,
can overtalk you.
Shields?
I'm going to overtalk you. Not 2D
What
object,
is
but
a
2D surface.
sphere
What is the
expressed
units of
in
surface
2
area?
dimensions?
What is the units of surface area?
It's an easy question. Come
I
on,
have an easy
Shields.
question for you. What
Surely.
It's too
what is
hard
the
for
surface?
NASA,
What is the answer?
DP.
What is the surface?
It's too hard
of
for
a
NASA
sphere
representing.
Is the answer.
What is surface area measured in?
How do you express a sphere in 2 dimensions? What do you get?
How do you
Shields?
measure
Come on.
surface area?
Come on, Shields. Surely you
How
know
do you
this
measure? Come
one.
on, you can tell me. How do you measure surface area?
How do you express
I've got
a
2
sphere
people.
in 2 dimensions?
I've got 2 of your
What do you
fellow
get?
flirts. I've got 2 of your
Come on,
fellow flirts.
Shields.
I've got 2
We're
of your
not
fellow
flirts.
flirts so far. Yes.
There's
Do
none of
not
us
let him
here
get
are
away with
flirts.
that.
I'm not
None
going
of
to
us
be
here
called
are
a
flirts.
flirt.
Yeah, who are you talking
Come on,
about,
Shields.
Shills?
Has he gone? Has he run away?
No, he's gone.
you
Somebody's
mean?
deafened him.
Oh,
Who are
Cowards
you
muted
talking
me.
about,
You
Shills?
cowards muted me.
Who are you
gonna-
talking
gonna do
about,
that again?
Shills?
You cowards muted me.
Who are
gonna-
you
you're gonna-
talking about, Shills?
I'm talking about you guys.
Why?
You're flat earthers.
We're not flat
Yes,
earthers.
you are.
No,
We
we're
have
not.
We talk about this again, Bev. The only way that you work on this is
We
infinite
just
plane,
say level is horizontal, Shills.
which means you live on a plane.
No.
And you won't. And DP here, I've got you and I forget who else who already admit that the surface of a sphere is measured in 2 dimensions, which means it's a 2-dimensional object.
No, that's
Where
you say
did I
that.
admit that? That's you
Dude.
saying
You
that,
didn't admit
Shields.
that, DP. DP, you
Such
haven't
a
admitted that.
dishonest
How do you
wanker.
That, and I think who
How
Scat
do
said
you
that.
express a sphere in 2 dimensions, Shields?
What
Come
is
on.
the
It's
units
an-
of surface area?
Wait a minute.
It's an easy
Can we just
question.
get over the
It's
fact
easy
that
question. What
he's
is the units of
representing
surface area?
NASA here, right? In a very bad light. You're being
I don't care.
dishonest.
I'm not being
You don't
dishonest.
care. Do you not?
I'm asking you.
You don't care that you're here as a representative for NASA,
hello,
and you're
Bev.
being a dishonest
Hello,
shit.
Bev. I'm not being dishonest. You are, sir.
Of course you
won't
are.
admit. You can say, how can you tell me that the area is measured in square units and then tell me it's not a two-dimensional object? Please tell me that.
2-dimensional
A
object now.
sphere is
Yeah,
definitely
two-dimensional
not a two-dimensional object.
The surface is a 2 dimensions.
Shields, you're lost. You're so out of
The
your
surface,
depth, mate.
no, the surface
If I
is 2
was
dimensions.
you, I would just quit. Just go.
It just
No.
goes
Just
sphere.
go, mate.
What is-
You
what
are
is-
so out of your
what
depth.
is-
It's got to
what-
be hurting you right now.
No, it's
You've
not.
got
It is
to
hurting
feel
me.
some pain.
It is hurting
You
me.
think
You're
a
being so
sphere
fucking
is a
stupid.
two-dimensional object?
The surface of a
idiot.
sphere. The
You
surface.
just said a sphere
of-
is a two-dimensional object.
surface
How can
of
you have a
surface.
two-dimensional object?
You are taking out the
You
word
are an
surface.
idiot.
No,
He
sir,
just
you are-
said the surface of a T-shirt was 2-dimensional.
surface.
What do you expect?
The surface of a sphere is 2 dimensions. You
These
measure it in
NASA
square
representatives are getting really bad, dude.
surface.
Two-dimensional object. What a
Surface.
fool.
Surface.
I hope
measure it
they're
in
not
square-
giving you that
Can you
much to
me-
shill, because you're making
you-
them look fucking ridiculous,
No, I'm
mate.
making you look
You
ridiculous. As you and your
Fucking hell.
fellow flirts laugh at me
Oh, here he
because you
goes.
don't
He's got to get
understand.
the flurf in there,
Yeah,
isn't he?
there's
He's
no
got to
flirts
get
here,
that
mate.
You guys
flurf
are
in
flat.
there.
You guys are flat earthers.
No, you see,
get
you're
paid
doing
Yes,
it
you
again.
Every time you
Oh,
say
you're,
that.
oh, no,
Are
Rocky
all
is here.
are all NASA
There we go.
representatives bigots?
I'm not
Is
a
that
bigot.
is that something what we have to do?
No, I'm not a bigot. No,
Well,
you're just
stop
stupid.
calling
I'm sorry.
people names, dude. Stop
Well,
putting
it's-
people in
you should-
groups
you
that
should-
they're not
You should
in.
be proud. You should be proud that you're a flat earther.
Dude,
No, do
you're
you
doing
get
it
paid
again.
do you get paid every time you call us flat earthers the
Yes.
same way that Rumpus gets paid every time he calls Bev or somebody else a wanker?
I don't know.
Are you on the same rate?
You have to talk to Rumpus about that. I don't know the wanker.
Just show your
Be.
bigotry and get paid
Not
for
a
it by
bigotry.
NASA, right?
In the meantime, though, we have a
To
two-dimensional surface
To
that you
what
guys
depth?
think is not two-dimensional.
You've got
what depth?
two-dimensional objects.
To what depth of a sphere is the surface of a sphere two-dimensional? To what depth? What depth of the sphere is two-dimensional?
Well, you know, if it's two-dimensional, it doesn't have depth, right?
What depth? Oh, so it has to no depth.
Yeah,
To no
because it's-
depth of the surface of the sphere. So no depth of the sphere.
That's correct, because 2 dimensions, right?
So then it's not a surface.
It is a surface,
It's a
mathematically,
surface to no depth with no depth.
because
It
it's
has
2
no
dimensions.
depth. Does the sphere have depth?
2 dimensions?
Does the surface of the sphere have depth?
No, because it's 2 dimensions.
So how do you measure it?
With you tell me, what is the units of surface area?
You can't measure it with surface area. You have to put something on top of it.
No,
You have
you
no
can
depth.
measure it.
Do you
You
have
can
depth? Does the surface area of a sphere have depth?
No, it's called units squared.
So it has no dimension.
What do you mean it has no
The surface area of the
dimensions?
sphere has no dimension? It has
What do you mean it has
depth.
no? It has area. It is.
Multiplying by zero? Is the depth zero?
You don't. I can't believe.
Is the depth? Is the
Oh
depth
my God!
zero?
I can't believe I'm talking to an idiot about.
Oh, I can't believe
Two-dimensional
you're talking
objects.
stupid.
I can't believe that I'm talking to someone about
So
two-dimensional
it's
objects. He wants to know how much depth it has. So how much?
Sphere is
How much?
two-dimensional
How much?
object
How much
again.
volume? How much volume does a two-dimensional object have? Fuck! What a stupid question that is. I'm a flat earther. That's funny emojis.
Dude, did you just say a two-dimensional object again?
Again.
Yes, he did.
Again?
Yep.
Not just once either.
Fucking
Well,
How
hell.
much volume does a two-dimensional object have? How much
This
volume?
is hilarious.
Hey, NASA, can you please hand me a two-dimensional object? Anyone will do. Go ahead, please.
I told you the surface of a sphere, the surface of a plane.
The surface
I
of a
said,
plane.
hand me a two-dimensional object.
Oh,
Hand
now
it to me.
we're getting over the object thing. Fuck.
Yeah, because it's
You're-
ridiculous.
you're the
You
one
don't know how
you're the
ridiculous
one
you sound.
I see. You don't have to tell.
You're the one that's got a two-dimensional object.
Okay.
None of us have.
Of course not. You don't understand what 2 dimensions are.
I mean,
Obviously.
you don't understand. Is that all you've got? You don't understand.
Well, no, it's obvious
You're
you don't
pathetic.
understand.
Skills you're possessing.
Ow! Who's got that? Ow! Ow! What was that?